Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I'll be talking about the story that has been trending for 2 days now about a baby that was seriously attacked or injured in his first day of going to a crèche or daycare. This happened in, I think, Okota in Lagos, Nigeria. So according to the story, the parents of the child took him there to, I think for the first time, only for them to, I don't know, I don't think they mentioned maybe if they called them that there is an emergency or they just went to pick up the child, but it's like they just went there to pick up the child only for them to see their baby with a lot of bruises on his face, like seriously injured. At least you can tell at least from the video, that's from the picture, because I don't really want to show the baby's face. So, but at least from what you can see that in fact there was a picture that the injury was so obvious, but I feel so bad and I don't want to put out that picture. So at least, but from what you are seeing, you can tell that the baby was seriously injured. According to what the father said, they said the child was injured by another baby as well. But is this possible? How can a child around that age, or even a 1-year-old, cannot do such? Or a baby like him, maybe a crawling baby, injure the fellow baby up to this extent? There is a lot of questions that need to be answered. First of all, where were the workers? Because definitely they will have workers in that crèche or daycare. At least they will have one or two. Where were they? And I'm sure, I think it's a big crèche. It's not a small crèche or daycare. So definitely they will have more than 2 workers there. Where were they when the baby was injured to this extent? Then secondly, okay, if at all, let's assume that it's a child or a fellow or a child like that injured the baby. What kind of objects is found around that environment of that crèche to the extent that a child will pick up, they will have any harmful object in a crèche that a child will injure this baby to that extent? Then secondly, I am sure that this thing did not happen just for a minute. It will take at least up to 5 minutes. So where did the workers go to? That at least, then definitely the baby must have cried. I know babies, you must have cried hard for them. At least they would have had him and, come out to see what was going on. So I don't know I don't understand what they are trying to say. But according to the father of the child, he said when they took him to the hospital, they said it's not an injury from a baby, that is an animal, like is an animal attack. According to what doctor said, that is an animal attack by the father. So even in that environment, how can they have, and maybe definitely it's going to be a dog. So they have around, when they know they have crèche in that kind of a building. Anybody that is opening a crèche or daycare, if you are renting maybe a flat, because people do it, you will just rent a flat to run a crèche or something, or they do it from their home. I feel if you are even renting a flat for that purpose, you are not even supposed to even rent a flat that has dog in that compound to even start with. Not to talk of maybe if it's even your personal house. Anything that makes you have that mind of getting a crèche, you are not even supposed to get a crèche in a house that has a dog. Then how come the building or the flat or whatever, I don't know how big that they are using it, is not secured enough for an animal to enter into the house, or to enter into the compound or the house where the kids were staying, that it will not attack the baby to that extent? Like, there are a lot of things that is not adding up in this story. Like, the owner or whoever that is in charge of that crèche is not saying the truth about it. I feel so bad for this child, because I am a mother as well. I cannot even imagine taking my child to a place I feel they will at least keep them safe. Although accident happen, there's nothing, but at least we should try and be cautious to some extent, especially when it comes to children. That means they must have kept some like very dangerous object for the children to have access, if at all is a child that did this, let's just assume. So that means they have some dangerous object that they kept on the floor for the child to be able to have access to injure another child to that extent. That, like, my concern is, or what I'm trying to say is that where were the workers? At least even if maybe one went out to do something, all of them cannot just leave those children, even if they are sleeping. They cannot just leave those children at once, just like that. Because when you are dealing with children, you have to be very careful, especially those that have crèche or daycare. They have to be very, very careful because they are dealing with children. Anything can happen. So they have to be cautious. They have to be careful. A lot is just, wrong about what happened. According to the man, he said they reported the issue to police station, but it's like the owner of the crèche is trying to cover up. Well, we are in Nigeria. Anything goes, especially when you have money. Anything can be covered. But I just feel so bad, and I can imagine what the parents are going through, carrying your child to a place that you feel that they can take care of the child for you, only for this to happen. Only God knows what has happened, but I'm just still, to some extent, I feel bad for the baby, but thank God that the baby is okay. At least the baby is alive. So it's something that they should just try and take care of him, check him medically, and see that they can treat him. But in fact, for a long time, it will be very, very difficult for the parents of this child to take him. I don't know I think he's a boy, to take him to another crèche, because this kind of things, make it difficult for people to carry their child. Imagine first time taking your child to a crèche and this is happening. It's not good at all. It's not good. This is not good at all. I feel so bad. So guys, what do you think about the situation? Do you think that what the owner of the crèche is saying is not adding up? Let me know in the comment section, because from what I can see, this child is not even up to a year. So share your thoughts, what you feel about the situation in the comment section. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in my next one. Bye.